Hello, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you so much for tuning into my stream. My name is Fennex, no my. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if this is a return trip, welcome back. We don't need the Sonic Spinball yet, at least. We're getting that out of the way, and we are starting up once again with Fallout New Vegas. We were continuing on in Old World Blues. Now, the only main object we still have to get in the Big Empty is the stealth suit. And obviously I do want to go through and do all of the stealth challenges. But as I said yesterday, I'm fighting tooth and nail here to get all of the sync personality chips. So the jukebox chip is going to be in one of these houses. And while we're here, I do want to explore all of the houses. We're also going to get all of the supplies out of the fountain here. Got caps. We got more caps. We have a lot of caps. I also think, I don't remember for certain, I thought the snow globe was in one of these houses too. So we will start on one end and explore them all. Oh, before we do that, though, we need to go find something for Dr. Boros. Right back here. Stripe. We're gonna go visit Stripe. Hello. Alright, that is Stripe. Alright, now what if we just went for a little jog here. Okay. Thank you, Stripe. I was not expecting that. Now, perhaps we do this a bit smarter. All right. Actually, perhaps we do this a bit funnier. Now, I didn't raise my explosives up by any means. My explosive skill is barely enough to get a passing grade from Easy Pete. So this isn't going to one-shot. This is the wrong yard, isn't it? Yeah, I went in the wrong yard. This isn't going to one-shot Stripe, but hopefully 2 packs of C4 will do something. So we're going to plant those here and here. Get the detonator out. Actually, do I have any other mines? No, I sold all of my mines. Because I may be an idiot. But, go ahead. Spawn in. Run like hell. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. That did not do anywhere near as much damage as I was hoping. It did get Stripe's legs, though, so Stripe is not as much of a threat. For such a little guy, he's so intimidating. Joshua Graham, please make my gun mo better. Mo power, mo better. Oh my god, thank you, Josh. And all he had was an egg timer. Rest in peace, Stripe. Alright, now we got Gabe's bowl. I don't think we need that. But I think we are good here. Now, quick save, absolutely. Let's start Let's start with this house here, and we'll work our way around. I want to explore all of them. Also, great start with the magazine. Thank you. 104. What do we have in 104? Pretty standard. I might come back for all these books at some point. Once I have the book chute opened up. Some mentats. I would like a mentat. And the grilled mantis. Thank you very much. Oh, so while I'm kind of just wandering around here, let me do my couple of plugs for the day. Oh, before that though, Decay Bay, no username, YouTube Darius4117. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you all here. So before I go forgetting again, like I did yesterday, oh, we are in Dr. Dala's house. There's the speech skill book. We are absolutely in Dr. Dala's house. I feel like there should be a hidden camera somewhere. So, first, the Discord server is open. Invite links are available in the video description as well as in the channel description. I think I'll just take the one cowboy hat. I just like the Desperado one. The server is not all stuff about the channel. We have sections for anime, gaming, mods, good old-fashioned down-home country shit posting, whatever you would be interested in. We have bots to interact with. We have Mude. If you would like to join, we would love to have you there. Again, the invite links are available in the video description as well as the channel description. And then, tomorrow, I want to remind everyone again, tomorrow we will not be streaming New Vegas. Tomorrow is not going to be a New Vegas day because tomorrow we will be having a special stream to celebrate the day after April 19th and to celebrate the day before April 21st, excuse me. I forgot how dates worked for a second. Oh, all these coffee mugs. I gotta come back here at some point. Yeah, the day in between April 19th and April 21st, we're having a special stream tomorrow to celebrate such a momentous occasion. So if that is your type of celebration, or if you would simply be interested in watching something perhaps a little different, that is what we are going to have going on tomorrow. Is this the jukebox? That's the jukebox. Yeah, baby. There's not going to be... I will take those caps, actually. Oh, and an audio sample. So far, so good. Duct tape. I think I have some cram lying around here somewhere. You have found a recalibration file. You waited to tell me until I was jumping down the stairs? You could have told me that before. Yo, Fennex, long time no see. Volt, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. I think there's a skeleton with a camera on Dala's roof. There's a duffel bag up there. I'm a little curious. What's in that duffel bag? We can get up there. Let me go explore a bit. Is there a skeleton on Dala's roof? I don't see a skeleton. But the duffel bag, though. Very nice. I don't know if there is a skeleton on any of these roofs. Jump our way across and take a better look. And I missed the jump. Oh well, I didn't see one. If I didn't see it, it definitely doesn't exist. Oh, we are now in the birdcage house. And I'm over encumbered. It's always that extra thing of Sunset Sarsaparilla. Chances are it isn't appearing due to the game's state, but I remember a skeleton with a camera being on a roof of the houses. Alright, I take your word for it. What do we have? One single bottle cap. Splendid. Oh, there's a key. Boris's basement key. And medicine skill book. We got some fun stuff in here. Oh, we should probably go check on the basement more than anything now that we have the key. I'm just enjoying taking everything that's not nailed down. That's the real special experience here. Just getting to go through all of these houses and taking literally everything. How have you been? I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. Been streaming for the most part daily. Sometimes, you know, things happen. Sometimes the daily thing gets a bit blurry. But I've been doing well. I've been going to the gym lately. I actually last night after the stream I went in for leg day, and I am quite sore right now if I'm being completely honest with you, but I maxed out a few machines, so I'm feeling pretty good. How have you been, Volt? How are you doing? It's nice to see you here again. I'm always happy to see everyone here. But it's very nice when I haven't seen someone in a while. It's nice to see them again. You know, Boris's basement is fucked right on up. Is there anything actually, like... Oh, right, I can drag these out. I guess this might be the point of the basement, all of these, like, spare parts lying around. Maybe you can use them to put something together. I don't know, so far I'm not really seeing anything that impressive, that great here. Or maybe it's just here to show that, oh yeah, Boros is just a real fucked up type of dude. There is a Ripper here. That is nice. Doesn't do much for me with my build. But I'm also not going to leave it here. I missed 2 or 3 months worth of streams. My bad. It happens. Strong Fox. I've been working on my own story for YouTube content. I've been decent. Good to hear you've been decent. I hope the story's going along well. Alright, next house we've got 3 more. I don't know why I thought there was a bear trap in front of this one. Oh, who lived here? Whose house is this? Nothing. No real dead giveaways so far. You know, I appreciate that at least that one house had the kitchen neat. You know, just 8 coffee mugs all lined up in a row. That's the type of uniform organization I would expect. Oh boy, toasters. I'll leave the toasters here. Let them live their lives. save them from a much worse fate. The boogeyman of toasters is out there. If they stay here, they'll be safe. Oh my god, so many mentats. Is this Elijah's house? Alright. I guess that's it for here. Oh, this must have been Dr. Mobius. Isn't this Mobius's... Yeah, no, it just occurred to me, like, who would have this many mentats? Oh, yeah. Probably, This was the forbidden house of Dr. Mobius. Oh, lad's life. Beautiful. Alright. Who lived here? More ruined book. Oh, and I can't take any more Sunset Sarsaparilla, please. I'm so encumbered as it is. Just leave me alone. I mean, I'm gonna take them if I find them. But I can't. Alright. There we go. What's back here? I can at least repair the scientist glove, I think. I think I do have one. Yeah. Keep the sterilizer gloves separate. Alright, what do we have? This place is pretty neat. More mentats. You know, I'm not surprised. I'm sure they had mentats, like, on tap here for all of the scientists. Oh, the book chute. Now I kind of wish that I'd been grabbing more of the ruined books already. Not that I'd be able to actually carry them anywhere. I'm at my weight limit already. If I go picking up all these ruined books, I am not... Oh, there's Dr. Klein's glove. So, stands to reason this is Dr. Klein's house. Little whiskey, that'll get us home. Oh, let me get caught up on chat here while we go into the last house, La Fantoma. Gonna need more duct tape and crayon for this. Story's going good. Part 1 is actually out right now. Awesome! It's basically a story based off of Doom, but it's portrayed by the emergency alert system, and the heroes are literal furries instead of Doom Guy himself, and the furry heroes are all female, so basically it's furries versus demons. You know, alright. I respect the vision, I respect the hustle. For a moment, not the weirdest story I've heard of. Got a link. Sounds neat. It's pretty much. So, Todd says New Vegas isn't retcon. Oh boy. This doesn't change the show's low quality, but hey, at least it sort of means New Vegas isn't retcon because they're doing damage control. Fennex rant MP4 incoming. I mean, he says that, but it's kind of like saying we didn't officially take a shit on your lawn. It's still there, just not officially. No, exactly. Like, there's backlash, and they are as spineless as ever. So naturally, they're going to try to do damage control, but not in any meaningful way. Because meaningful damage control means they would have to give some thought into why it's not retconned. Okay, we're gonna say that we didn't... Oh, look. It's what they did to Mr. House in the show. They can say that it's not retconned, but until they put in the effort of figuring out how exactly they didn't shit all over their own lore, it's just empty words. It means nothing. It's just them going, no, 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 you can't be mad because we're saying that you have nothing to be mad about. Do you trust your own eyes and ears more than you trust Todd the Bod Howard? Blasphemy. Audio sample, giant tarantula. Oh boy. That's gonna be fun. But also Volts. For real, if you want to share the link to your story in the chat or anything, go for it. I know Darius asked, you are more than welcome to share the link. I don't know if you've joined the Discord server, but if you'd like to share the link in there as well, you are absolutely welcome to. No username, how to fix the Fallout show. 1, cancel the Fallout show and decanonize it. 2, reap what little profit you can earn from turning it into a tax write-off. You know, here's the thing. They've already made their money. Did you know that Fallout 4 sales are up 7,500%? Sales of Fallout 4 are up. And this is right after they released the most recent update that completely broke the game. You know, the update that ruined everybody's mods and makes it so the game will force crash if you have the Automatron DLC installed. Or that turns all of your, the building site, like the, what are they called? The workshop, the build mode. All of the textures look like you forgot to install CS Source. Timur, I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm going to end up butchering this. Timur Fermand? I'm sorry. I know I'm probably saying it wrong, but welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Can we talk about show in chat or no spoilers? Yeah, you could talk about show. You could talk about it in chat. Go for it. The heroes don't get revealed until part 2, by the way. Yeah, absolutely drop it in the Discord. Let people check it out. 113,000 right now. I'm sorry, do I not? I feel like I'm not understanding. What do you mean 113,000? So many shills are gonna fend that fucking flop of an update. Like, I know it's something we've talked about already, but we now have a Peddle Your Wares channel, Fennex. Splendid. I'm very glad we have a section. You know, if you guys create stuff, absolutely, I want you to be able to share it in the server. 113,000 players of Fallout 4. Oh, boy. Like, and it's kind of genius what Bethesda's doing, because now they are creating a whole new group of people that are going to happily gobble up all of that Bethesda slop. It's unfortunate, but it's not surprising. Toaster, Muggy. Okay, we just need to get Muggy, and he's right over here in the big crash zone. That doesn't fill me with confidence, I must say. So how about we just head over to X13? God, Howard making fat stacks. It's one of those things that it's like, I'm not happy about it. But it is what it is. The situation simply is what it is. Also, oh fuck, it begins. I am going to head back to that face when Fallout 4 will be most people's first Fallout. It hurts. It sucks. Because people are going to use Fallout 4 as the baseline of, oh, this is what a good Fallout is, and if every other Fallout is not like this one, it's going to be a bad Fallout.
Good day, citizen. Library Processing Unit 232.7 is online and ready to eradicate sedition.
Are we, Oh, do I have some seditious material?
Fantastic, citizen. Just input your quantity of seditious material on my interface, and in no time at all, I'll have you a beautiful, clean book. Won't that keep you happy and docile, citizen?
Absolutely. Gosh, I feel less seditious already.
If you know what the word proletariat means, do you know what that makes you? Well-read and erudite.
Oh.
For a communist.
Oh. I don't want to be a communist. So House is Enclave, I guess, now? Oh, for fuck's sake. We'll talk about that in a moment. Let me just get caught up on chat here. God Howard, new nickname, just drop, boys. Oh yeah, God Howard's been around for a while now. Also, I think my story got the attention of a YouTuber who has 26,000 subs. Yeah! Get that recognition, Volt. Do it. Mind you, Oxhorn had to mod New Vegas to falsely accuse it of reusing a model of a folder. Fallout 4 is the most graphically advanced, so people fall for the trap of thinking it's actually good. I'll get into my rant about that in a bit, but I fucking hate the idea that more realistic graphics means better game. I would much rather have a well-stylized game than a hyper-realistic game. And he edited the wiki just to avoid getting caught. Too bad people had vanilla copies of the game. Good. And so the Lord declared upon the 7th day it just works. But anyway, Fallout 4, let's go. I mean, New Vegas, oopsie. It happens, Volt.
Ooh, yeah, dig that sweet music. Damn, it's good to be back.
So the only personalities we still need to get is Muggy and the other light switch. What's your purpose?
Dig, I'm an acoustical wizard, kid. Old Doc Mo used me to prototype his sonic weapon designs. Get me a good sample base to work from, and I can whip up a wave that makes Jericho look like a kazoo. Got yourself a sonic emitter, don't you? Thought so. Bring that old thing on in here and bring me some sound samples and I'll make that baby sing. Or scream, if that's what you want.
I have a Soundwave file.
Right on, Daddy-o. Just plug it in and I'll mix you up a sweet, sweet sound.
I believe I need Gabriel's bark to take out the force fields. Alright, so we will try that here. The sonic emitter. Quick save because things happen. No. Nope, that is not how we take down the force field. And the Z fighting has begun again. Fantastic. It's not even realistic. Have you seen their guns? That's true. The gunplay of 4 is dog shit, and I can say that because I actually played 4. As did I. Also, yes, art style overall TBH. That's why I shill FromSoft so much. Usually typo.
Cursed electric heating filament?
I played 4 at launch. Same. LMAO, hundreds of hours. Yet my fave Fallout is still New Vegas. Saints Row 3 versus Saints Row Nougat. Don't let me forget. I played through the new Saints Row, and I want to talk about it. I saw someone trying to defend the fucking god-awful rifle design for 4 on Reddit. Oh, no. The Fallout show is okay if you just turn brain off and don't care about overarching lore. Yeah, I was gonna say not only are their guns design ass, the gameplay is also so damn boring. Like, how did they make chopping people up and shooting them so boring? Also funny how the Brotherhood that was basically dead on the West Coast by the NCR is super powerful now. Because what is the lore? Nothing matters. Nuke Shady Sands, wipe out the NCR, make Mr. House the reason the nukes went off, make Vault Tech return because family drama. Fuck everything. I also been getting into creepypasta lore, Z-Wars, how it's also bad as an RPG, like there's almost nothing Fallout 4 is good for besides pretty mods and Frozen mod, whatever it's called. It just works, the shield is unbreakable on balcony, Saints Row 2022, oh god, that was bad, really bad. Okay. So now that I'm caught up on chat, let me talk about how bad Saints Row 2022 was. Like, I'm sure we all knew it was bad. We all saw it was bad. But I played through it. I gave it, because I loved, back in the day, Saints Row 2 was one of my favorite games on the 360. Let me talk to you about how fucking awful the new one is. Okay, yeah, no, even here, Gabriel's bark is not, or maybe I need to do more testing. Maybe I need to go back to X2 and finish that up. Either way, we'll do that later. Right now, it's stealth time. You mean that one guy who made the Dust mod? NCR was also massive, so nuking Capital wouldn't mean it was dead, like nuking Washington, the rest of the U.S. is there. But, again, Bethesda slop. Who cares about what makes sense? Just do what, you feel like, and then, figure it out later. Or don't figure it out at all. Just take the money and run. I don't know, the Saints Row situation is like the GTA Trilogy remaster thingamajig, the one that made the whole thing worse. Oh, no. It is so much worse than that. So, Saints Row 22, the reboot, the one that killed the studio. I played through it because I'm nothing if not a masochist. And, like, it is so much worse than I originally expected. Because the way that it comes off initially is that, all of the Saints are Zoomers now, and all of the old Saints are gone. There's no Shaundi, no Pierce, no Johnny Gat. It's a reboot, but we're not starting over from the beginning. There's no Lynn, there's no Dex, there's no Julius, obviously no Carlos. We didn't start at the beginning. We didn't make it to where we were, so obviously we skipped right over everything that came with Saints Row 2. And now I'm very over-encumbered because I put the armor set together. Whoops. I should have planned for that. You will consume slop content made by lazy devs and like it. Yes, Todd. Anything for you, Todd. Oh, fuck. Alright, I now have to deal with the consequences of my actions. I know I've got some heavy shit I can just drop. Butter knife, camera, clipboards. I'll save the coffee mugs for Muggy. I know it'll make him happy. Dinner plate. We're gonna keep some of the duct tape. You never know when we're gonna run into some cram. Fishing battery, flour, forceps. Come on, we're almost there. Medical brace, medical clipboard, metal spoon, paperweight. Gotta keep one of these for tomorrow. Scrap metal, scrap electronics. How much garbage have I just been picking up lately? I must have stopped paying attention at some point and just started grabbing everything. Which...
Hello. It's nice to meet you. Who can I hide you from today?
Everybody, if you would be so kind, thank you.
We should pick up more stim packs.
Already given me the grocery list.
We're okay on Medex, until we have to numb the pain. Do you like me?
Okay, you're getting a little clingy already. Go on, take the money and run. Steve Miller. I think they're definitely similar enough. That one mod that sets Fallout 4 at just after the bomb during the nuclear winter and has a lot of psychological themes. Oh? No Johnny Gat. I'm getting the spray bottle for that one. No username. No Johnny Gat. I'm getting the belt. Yeah, it's the same dev. Also, hot take, Doom Eternal sucks. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ho, now. Well, why is Doom Eternal getting brought into this? I like Doom Eternal. Good to know, makes sense. Vivid Fallout all in one. Fallout 4. Good texture packs for Fallout 4 for anyone interested. I don't know, that kind of game isn't exactly for me, but from what I saw, it's a quality product. Heard some kind of drama about the music score. Oh yeah, because Mick Gordon got fucked by Bethesda. Fallout 4 loot brain. Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh yeah, wet is good. Shill the mods in the Discord. Oh yeah, we do have a mod section in the Discord if you want to link any of these. If you're on Discord, we have a game mods channel where everyone has been dumping mod recommendations. Oh no, not the spray, not the belt. You brought it on yourself. Oh, good. The irradiated sunset sarsaparilla. Oh, but the stealth boy, though. I was gonna say, is this a hot take that I like Doom Eternal? I at least like the music a lot. Oh, boy. You know, for once, this isn't, the game is getting fucked graphically thing. This is just a strange room. I played Doom Eternal, finished the main campaign. I didn't like the gameplay, didn't like the story, didn't like the DLC later on either. You know, I think this is just going to be something that we're going to have to agree to disagree on, because I really did like Doom Eternal. Take VR simulation note. Oh, not the VR simulation. Don't send me back to Operation Anchorage, please. With my dying breath, I write that I hate the VR simulation so much it has killed us, now I will kill it. Alright, no more Operation Anchorage. The multiplayer matches are also broken as hell. Oh yeah, no. Listen, the multiplayer in Doom 2016 was fun as fuck. The multiplayer in Doom Eternal sucked super mega ass. I will not argue with you at all on that. Oh, another deluxe chemistry set. Some stim packs if you would be so kind. Thank you. Alright. Oh, this is the stealth testing lab. We need to get... Oh, here it is. I like 2016. I was expecting the sequel to be good since the world building was good. I did hear the multiplayer for Eternal and the one before was scuffed. To be honest, I like Doom 3 best and Doom 1. Apparently the VR room was meant to be a section of the DLC, but it was cut sometime in development. They never explained Doom Guy getting a space castle, by the way.
Data collection array online. Please use the terminal below to begin user synchronization.
You know... I mean, these games are 90% rule of cool. I can't argue that. I wish I could, but I think I may have just accepted it as like, yeah, of course the Doom guy has a space castle. Why wouldn't he? He deserves it. Let him cook. So there is a very real possibility that I kind of just accepted that at face value. That I'll own up to that. I may have absolutely just shut my brain off for the rule of cool. Oh, fuck. Why? Why? Now, there is something I'm looking for here. I just don't remember exactly where it is. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. We will deal with that when we deal with it. I simply do not acknowledge it right now. Oh god, it's everywhere. It is everywhere. If you just don't look at it, maybe it'll go away. Here's the recipe for the lockpick skill book. Uh-oh. Oh boy. This is gonna be something. This is not how... Okay. The application has requested the runtime to terminate in an unusual way. The game's about to crash, isn't it? Yep. So back to talking about Saints Row. Because I need to complain about this. I hate Saints Row 2022, and I hate it so much more than I thought it would. I hate it so much more than I thought I would. I'm getting all mixed up here. I'm trying to figure out how to open the game again while also talking. That's like walking and chewing gum at the same time. Nobody can do that. Something tells me I don't want to load this one. I'm gonna trust my instincts. This may have been a bad choice. I'm just gonna get the lockpick skill book and we're gonna get back to business. So Saints Row 2022, like, the game is so
Data collection array.
scared.
Please use the terminal below to begin user synchronization.
Did the Z fighting have to follow us inside? Was this a necessary part of the process? At least the walls are here now. I blame Dr. Mobius for this. But, like... So Saints Row 2022 is so fucking scared to actually be a Saints Row game, like... They want to do everything they can to be like, ah, yeah, the Saints, they do criminal things, and they're, you know, the boss is still a murderous psychopath, but they're not bad people. You know,
This is the basic stealth test. The robots will be looking for us, but we won't let them find us.
Alright, I'm gonna keep complaining about Saints Row, but now we gotta go through Sneaky Beaky, like. So, like, every time that they do something to someone, every time they steal from someone, there has to be a cutscene first that shows that, oh, yeah, no, they do bad things. Or the characters have to talk about, like, oh, yeah, fuck this guy. He kicked a dog once. He's the worst. And it's like, so what? The Saints don't have to be good people.
Test data processed.
Your
Firmware
reward stipend
updated
is
to version
replaced in reward
1.1.
safe.
Root
Schematics
jumping
have been...
sensors online.
Fantastic. I am going to... God help me, I'm going to try to quick save. Okay, we quick saved. Joke's on you.
Robot bugs.
I'm already stupid. You can't sting me into what I already am. But the other thing too is like, the main characters, the main cast in the Saints, they all constantly fucking talk like they're college-age Tumblr or Reddit users. Like, every single fucking conversation has to talk about, oh, the rent and the landlords, healthcare in this economy. Oh, man, I want a fucking waffle. Oh, I want some fucking avocado toast and karaoke. Oh, man, I love fucking killing people and then going to fucking karaoke. And I love saying fuck, man. I say it so often, especially when I'm talking about a fucking $300 waffle maker and fucking karaoke. And what I just said really is not exaggerated in any way, shape, or form. What I said is almost 100% accurate to how the Saints talk in the 2022 reboot. And it hurts, man. It hurts a lot. What am I gonna put? Sneak would be good. Oh my god, barter. I forgot I need to raise barter to the moon. I have to dump, like, everything into barter for the next few levels so I can get long haul. Hey, I detest that I'm a college-age Tumblr user. Fair enough.
I see you.
I was wondering why my my power fist was glowing.
I'm afraid my programming requires...
It happens. Don't worry about it. Just go nuts. Oh god, I can barely see. My chest keeps disappearing. This is this really isn't ideal. I did quick save if worse comes to worse. I did quick save, but
Take this. It will help.
thank you. Please just put it right in my broken leg.
I'm a much better tactician than you. It's all in the brain, you see.
Sure you scammed something?
Why? Oh god, why?
Eureka!
I just don't have a chest anymore. Like, it's gone and it's just not coming back. I believe the stealth suit is working better than intended.
Go, my minion! Sting them in the name of science!
So what do we do about this?
Sure you scammed something?
Because the Z fighting, the frame rate drop is getting better. My chest is not.
Are you sure you scammed something?
Hello. Goodbye. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here. I don't care how. Just get me out of here. It didn't fix anything. It did nothing to fix things. You know, maybe we should just try reloading. How about we just try reloading? Are you sure you scanned something? Anything's possible. Oh dear, you have an invisibility cloak on. I got something, and I don't remember putting it on. You think Starfield is going to become like No Man's Sky or Cyberpunk where it is fixed later? No. No, I don't. Or are we in for some low-tier slop drop DLC content? Yes. Yes, that. It's Starfield. I still stand by my belief that Starfield is the root cause of Todd's temper tantrum and why they're suddenly deciding to ruin absolutely everything. It's self-sabotage. It's planned obsolescence. They have to make all of the old games look worse to make their new slop look better. I'm just gonna load the quick save and see if that helps. Nope. Nope. It did nothing. And now I just have to fight all the Robo-Scorpions again. Alright. Send it.
Mean robot bugs. Mean robot bugs.
Thank you, suit. We already killed all of them. We're just here for funsies now.
This one looks pretty tough.
For science?
One of Arcade Kitten's characters just fucking talks like that. In one of her games, one character just bitches because nobody tries to be my friend and I'm working as a janitor. Wow. Oh my god, I forgot I was talking about Saints Row. Remind me, I'll get back to that. Oh man, no, it's a Bethesda game in this day and age. We can be happy if they don't make it worse. No, for real though. Cyberpunk is actually good, so no, Starfield is dead on arrival. And they do nothing but bitch the entire game. One of the few negative reviews for the game described it best as a teenager's way of writing adults. Oh, is it like, what is it, Night in the Woods or whatever that one is with the animals? Oh, launch Cyberpunk was garbage, but was fixed later. I didn't mind Cyberpunk on launch too much. Like, yeah, I remember how broken it was, and I was playing it on PS4 at the time, but I didn't think, even as buggy as it was, I still had a good time with launch Cyberpunk. Sure, you scan something, Sonic.exe or Ben Drown probably hacked your computer. Oh, no. Every time it just works as said, I get a particular song stuck in my head by the Chalk Eaters. Absolutely, if you have not heard it already, listen to It Just Works by the Chalk Eaters. Watch the video, actually. It's great. Big Empty, 100% tested Fallout's equivalent, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, ADHD, Subway Surfer, Slav. Volt, my friend, I like horror and creepypasta too, but this is just textbook Bethesda coding. Like those Family Guy videos underneath some random yapping. Have you guys heard that they are gonna add a new update to Fortnite that will allow kids to play videos while they're playing Fortnite? So they can quite literally have Family Guy funny moments playing in the corner as they're running around the map in the Battle Royale? Why must they defile Subway Surfers like this, though? And mind you, Arcade Kitten was 24 when she made Blackout Hospital. Night in the Woods wasn't bad. The guy who helped make it deserved better. The slop shall consume all, for if all is slop, nothing is. Todd the God Howard, no fucking way. Oh, God. Yeah. No, that is real. There's going to be a new update that adds a feature where you can have a picture-in-picture thing where you can watch videos while playing Fortnite.
They'll ruin our day.
That is real. Also, I don't know if I'm going to be able to take the stealth suit off or ever put it back on again with how borked it is. So I'm just doing my best to get through the... and I do have robotics expert, so any robots I come across, I can just take them out. Here. Let's try quick save. Oh, I've really put myself in a situation here, haven't I? Alright, sneaky beaky now. Oh shit.
Too bad. We were spotted by robots. If you go back to the terminal to restart the test, I won't mess up again.
That's okay. We got rid of the Robo-Scorpions. It's fine. And then we will lose the hostile status once we... Oh. Gotcha. Alright. Run it back. Run it again. Do kids not know about, like, alt-tabbing or having multiple windows open? Kids barely know how computers work half the time anymore. They know their ADHD brains need it all on one screen. It gets worse seeing as the character I'm referring to acted nothing like this in the previous game. Reasons why they're just a whiny dickhead now. Bad multiverse writing, literal reason why.
I'm not supposed to give hints, but maybe you can disable the tripwires.
Gosh, what an idea. Why didn't I think of that? It's almost like we didn't even get caught by the tripwire. So my seniors don't know how to use computers. My juniors don't know how to use computers. What am I, an endangered species? IT work, I feel like, is only going to become more valuable. Like, for the very reason of Zoomers and Boomers alike.
Stealth boys are a robot's big weakness.
Oh, I'm getting shot by this Robo-Scorpion.
Destroy this one, I'll make more.
Fighting over.
But yeah, the pinnacle. We're reaching Zoomer ADHD singularity. We cannot continue on the course that we are going on. I cannot imagine the brain damage we're already reaching with all of this just non-stop brain rot content being broadcast right into these kids' brains. And it's crazy, like, the whole situation going on with TikTok right now.
Fighting over.
With the government trying to, you know, possibly ban TikTok if it's not sold to an American company or whatever. Do you know what's fucking nuts? Is watching how people are responding to this.
I'm not supposed to give hints.
Like,
you can disable the tripwires.
Seeing how upset people are getting, it's like watching drug addicts having their drugs being taken away from them. I've seen, when I've been in the gym, they have TVs on. There are PSAs and, like, Sarah McLachlan dead puppy ads of, you know, these people trying to, you know, hashtag save TikTok. I swear to God, it's like a super serious PSA where it's like millions of people depend on TikTok for their livelihood every day. We're not going to talk about what just happened with the door there. We're just going to keep moving. Like millions of people depend on TikTok for their livelihoods and, you know, their freedom of expression and this, that, and the other. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Millions of people depend on TikTok. Genuinely, what are you speaking of? But that's the thing, like, they need it. They absolutely need TikTok. They can't let the evil government take it away, because otherwise, where are they going to get their 6-second long clips that they can just drool on themselves watching for hours at a time? And don't get me wrong, I'm not, you know, making the case that, oh, TikTok is the most evil form of social media and the other ones are fine. No, they're all brain-rotting garbage. They are all terrible.
Updated to version 1.2.
But TikTok especially has gotten such a visceral reaction from people. The sheer thought of it being gone and them not being able to watch their 8 hours a day of 6-second long clips, to see how upset it is making people, it's very bizarre. It's just a big, poorly written multiverse because everything needs to have a multiverse now, yeah. Marvel and its consequences have been disastrous for media.
Been as unnoticed as me.
Marvelization of everything, yeah. It supports workers seeing dollar signs for job security right now. The thing is with TikTok, it is basically does the same as Facebook and Twitter. Use your data, sell without your consent, so sus actors... To sus act, okay. Vine walk, so TikTok could unfortunately run. So if security is an actual concern, banning Facebook and or other massive social media platforms would be done. Vine walk, so TikTok could crawl on all fours. Vine drop, so TikTok could become slopped. I fucking hate catching myself watching lots of YouTube shorts. I don't know how these kids can actually like it. Because it's all they know. Like... I've gone on this little tirade of mine a few times now, but, like, that's the big problem with the way things are progressing. Yeah, you know, older people, not even older people, you know, people barely in their 20s or 30s are old enough and have been around long enough to be like, okay, I see the problem here because I remember when things were different.
Wait till you see the proximity.
I remember... that the problems we have now weren't always the case. but kids are being, you know, they're being brought into it so early on. They're being exposed to it so quickly and so rapidly that they're just accepting this as the norm. Uh-oh. You know, of course 6-second long brain rot content is normal. That's how life has always been. You know, ever since I was born in 2018. That's just how life has been. Uh-oh. I deactivated those Robo-Scorpions, and they still seem very much active. On a separate note, did anybody know that the show behind Gilligan's Island made a full remake of the show, but they're in the Old West and their stagecoach gets lost, even has the same actors? I did not know that, no. Oh, fuck. Where is it? I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. I need to go into first person here. Where? In the corner? I have to just go for it and shut it down. Alright. Last one.
Test data processed.
And that is all of the tests.
1.3. Torso fitment synced to user's physiology.
You know, I feel like the Z fighting thing is much less of a problem in first person. It's definitely still there, but I feel like it is so much worse in third person walking around like this. But thank God, we're done with the stealth testing. All that's left to do now is get the last 2 personality chips and finish up the X2 testing, and then we can finish with Old World Blues before, God forbid, anything else happens. Alright. Quick save again. No, I really... Oh yeah, totally. My first phone I got when I was like 12, and it was a shitty flip phone that can only do calls and messages. Shouldn't giving like toddlers tablets and stuff count as abuse? Depends on who you ask. Because the parents that have been using those tablets and YouTube and Fortnite and Roblox, the parents that have been using those things as artificial babysitters would probably say that they're the best things in the world. Because they don't care about, you know, the negative impact it's going to have on their kids. All they care about is they don't have to be parents for a while, because it's an unfortunate truth that so many parents nowadays should not be parents. I feel like that's one of those things that it's like, you're not supposed to say it, but it doesn't make it any less true. A lot of parents are not fit to be parents, and as a result, they're using anything and everything they can to take away the burden of being a parent. Listen, you don't have to mind your kid if Fortnite's doing the job for you. You don't have to worry about what your kid is doing if you know damn well that what they're doing is playing 8 hours a day of Fortnite.
I bet no one has ever been as unnoticed as me.
Alright, God help me. Let's see what happens when I go outside.
Sneaking down.
Hey, my chest is back!
That's all.
I wasn't even hiding. I was throwing hands with the Robo-Scorpions.
Try to leave your dome, think tank, and you will be punished by the pincered might of my Robo-Scorpion army.
Oh no, not the Robo-Scorpion army. Look at how capable they are. Alright. So we're not gonna... X13. I did? I swear I did finish all of the tests. Okay, you know what? We'll come back here. Mostly because I don't want to deal with, you know, all of that right now. Right now, we're going to go get the personality chips, which means Muggy is on deck here. We're going to start at X8 and work our way up. It's a sin to tell a lie. Ryan, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. I had a Nextel flip phone when I was 12. It was something... I forget what my first type of phone was. It was one of those super basic flip phones that had the little pull-out antenna on the back. Oh, right. I do need to finish the test here at X8, too. So let's... Why not? Why not? Let's get it taken care of right now. Now kids pop out of the womb, tablet in hand. Yeah, but those parents don't want to be parents like at all. Some parents want to be parents but are bad, but these people don't even want it. I don't know why they got kids. Because they were too stupid to use protection when they were raw dog fucking. And then they, didn't take responsibility afterwards and just figured, oh, well... Idiocracy, if you haven't seen it, it's a great movie by Mike Judge. Explains the exact process of why so many people that should not have kids have kids. And it's because they're brain dead and they don't care. And that's the future we're going towards, is idiocracy, because dumb people keep fucking and spitting out kids that they pass on that level of dumbness to. While smart people are more careful and considerate and are having less kids than those dumb people are. Not something you should say out loud. I think we should, honestly. Same. Those babysitting teenagers in the 80s didn't get stabbed to death by Michael Myers for nothing. Fair. There used to be TV ads asking where your kid is right now. Well, maybe we need that for phones. We really do. The people who hated on the coffin of Andy and Laylee would fucking explode if you made them read Blood Meridian or watch the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Why original Texas Chainsaw? I love the original Texas Chainsaw, but like, why exactly would that bother them so much? I mean, the worst thing is that they don't even need the tablets. There are so many ways to get kids distracted. Fuck, give them a pen and a fuck ton of paper and let them go wild. Give them comments, etc. True. Blood Meridian's so good. Agreed. Decay. What's your favorite radio music in Fallout? Fallout New Vegas. Like, favorite song? My knee-jerk reaction is to say Big Iron. But if you want the not everybody's answer, I guess Heartaches by the Number. I really do like Heartaches by the Number. There's also Why Don't You Do Right, but I like the cover, from Who Framed Roger Rabbit more. You know, the version that Jessica Rabbit does. God, as soon as I bring up Who Framed Roger Rabbit, it's just like, God damn, I miss Bob Hoskins. Bob Hoskins is so underrated. And even if he hated Mario, even if everybody hated Mario, even if it's well documented that the directors for the Mario movie fucked up Mario, I still think Bob Hoskins was great in that. Institutional data retrieval. The advanced test. Right, back to it. It's a sin to tell a lie. That's under it. Yeah, that's true. Johnny Guitar. Oh, God, no. Ryan's so true. Sin to tell a lie is Johnny Guitar. I got all the songs are bangers. Real. Fuck. What else? What am I? I have a full... Hey, there's the crash. You love to see it. I'm pretty sure I have the entirety of Radio New Vegas and Mojave Music Radio on my Spotify playlists. Coffin of Andy and Laylee haters cannot stand horror that has even an implication of taboo topics. Unless it's murder and cannibalism, they'll overlook that because they're the result of two parents that shouldn't have been parents. Yeah. If that's true, then it sounds like they don't really like horror. Like, I feel like controversial and taboo subjects kind of go hand in hand with the horror genre. Download the field. Ah, there it is.
Sneaking done.
I knew I just had to come back here. Sonic emitter can now disable force fields. It's fantastic. Come here, Bubby. There you go. I'm just gonna start punching everything and I'll worry about the force fields later. Howdy doody.
This will only sting for a second.
Thank you. Lone Star. Something's gotta give. I really hate how much wasted potential Bannerlord is. God Howard is personally shutting down your New Vegas to get you to play Slop Out 76. It reminds me of when people began shitting on Urban Spook's Painter series because it implied one of the killers assaulted a kid. The series is a shock schlock. It's not supposed to be deep. But, see, here's the thing. The shocks... What a thing to say, by the way. Shock schlock. I like that. The same people that want to get outraged about fucking everything now don't know how to handle, you know, the shock schlock that has existed for decades. I mean, these are things that some of us experienced a long time ago, and we just kind of acknowledge, oh yeah, that's a thing that exists. You know why these things don't bother me so much? You know why I don't give a rat's fucking ass when I know that someone is posting very clear bait or shock content on the internet? Because 20 years ago, I was playing fucking Pico's School Day and the Madness series. Like, that was just normal. Newgrounds, E-Bombs World, Addicting Games, these were places that you kind of just saw this shit and it was like, oh yeah, that's just stuff that people will put on the internet sometimes. Okay, I guess I just need to accept this and, you know, either learn to like it or ignore it. But no, people want to have this idea of, no, everything needs to be safe and sanitary and I need to approve of it or I need to destroy it. If I don't feel that this thing is good, if I don't feel that this thing is proper and okay, I want it taken down and I want the person who made it to be punished because I don't have the coping skills necessary to live with it. I don't know how to acknowledge that this thing exists, so I need it gone. Uh-oh. That didn't work how I thought it would. Hello. You know, that's a good enough reason for a cafeteria not to serve anything.
Does that feel better?
I bet Richie Marcus is gonna like balls. I think that's what Richie Marcus is gonna do in retaliation. Heartaches by the number, great choice. One guy, Postra, tried to claim that shock horror shouldn't be praised. I mean, that's not entirely false. Shock horror has its place, but I don't think it should become, like, a norm by any means. It's like, if horror content, all it has is jump scares. Like, yeah, you can include jump scares. Yeah, you can include shock horror. But if that's all your product is, if that's all your story is, if that's all your horror is, then it's not good. You have to use these things in moderation. You can't make a meal with only salt. You can't make a meal with only pepper. You have to temper these things and use them in moderation along with the other ingredients to make good horror. Going Under, Blue Moon, Chuck E. Cheese fursuits. One of these things is not like the other. 1000% agree, Fennex, same boat. I'll stop at this point, but God, FNV music lovely. Whole soundtrack is a gem. True facts. Strange that turret usually falls once you deactivate that. Listen, New Vegas is doing what it does. Yugi. Basically why Filthy Frank-like content died on YouTube. Papa Franku. Only family-friendly slop for you, but he seems to be doing better, so good for Joji. Doesn't Filthy Frank do music now? What's his name, Joji? Yeah, he left on his own, but I mean that kind of content. Yep, Darius. Joji music is really mid now, TBH. I feel like, and obviously I don't know him. I don't know Joji. I don't know Filthy Frank. This is kind of just the impression I get from seeing how things have gone. Oh, that could be nice. Burden to Bear. Fallout Games is getting crazy discounts because they're trying to cash in on the show right now. All of the Fallout games are heavily, heavily discounted because they are desperate for people to buy the games because of the show. And I'll admit, I did take advantage of the sale. I bought the New Vegas Ultimate Edition for a couple of friends of mine. I took advantage of the sale to make sure that... I went through my friends list, and the thing is, almost everyone on my friends list has New Vegas already. And what's funny is at least, like, 6 or 7 of them, they have New Vegas because I bought it for them. But I saw 2 more of my friends that did not have New Vegas, so I used the sale to make sure that they got it. Urban Spook is a good artist and knew how to make a certain sequence unnerving. I mean, where I live now, food is notoriously under-seasoned. Like, I ate chicken with literally not a speck of salt, so I don't know. Someone might actually like shitty horror. Yeah, Joji music is pretty good. I recommend Glimpse of Us. Absolutely beautiful track. The Slop Factory working overtime. Wholesome Fen moment. Yeah, no, I don't have them often. But I might not always be the worst, believe it or not. What do I want to... So, at some point... Oh. Maybe I should get Strongback and Burden to Bear now. And then I'll get Long Haul whenever I can get it. There it is. I need 70 barter. And I think I have 6 endurance. Yes, so I just need 70 barter. Alright, now... need to start collecting whatever it is I'm collecting today. Tree of Student Records. Richie Marcus's midterm grades. Yep, he's still double failing science. Richie Ball Lover Marcus. Probably spending too much time in ball storage. Oh, hello. Hello, Bubby. Bubby, not my leg.
This will keep you on your feet.
Thank you, sweetheart. Stealth Suit Mark II, my beloved. Thank you for taking care of me. Urban Spook series is also meant to be a tribute to old giallo schlock horror gore films. It's shocking that most of the people throwing a fit about it are the same people that'll turn around and praise Puppet Combo, who does nearly the same thing. Ooh, speaking of horror, do we like analog horror here? It can be so fun. Some of the creators are generally so darn creative. So, I think I've mentioned that I'm not always the biggest on horror. Now, obviously, there are exceptions. You know, certain horror games I really like, certain horror movies I really like. But I have a special place in my heart for super awful, cheesy horror movies. And I would love to share with you guys one of my favorite awful horror movies of all time. Yuck. Not girls. But back in middle school, when I was a young kid, back in middle school, my friends and I went to Family Video one day, and we got a game. I think it was one of the WWE games.
Technically, it's impossible to overdose on painkillers.
Oh, good. I'm sure that's true.
Time to fight.
My stealth suit would never lie to me. But my friends and I went to Family Video, and we got a game, and they had some deal where they're like, oh, you're getting a game, you can also get one of the $1 movies for free. And we're like, okay. So we looked through all of these movies, and we got a couple of other movies anyways. I know one of the, like, brand new horror movies at the time was, oh my god, what was it? The Conjuring, I think? Like, I don't know, like, it was just The Conjuring. So the first Conjuring, I don't know if there have been sequels afterwards. But we got The Conjuring, and then we got some shitty-looking horror movie about whales that I think it was called Harpoon or something. But the major awful, super mega awful movie we got, and the movie that changed my life that day, was called Rise of the Animals. And we did not watch Harpoon, and we barely watched The Conjuring, because we spent so much time watching Rise of the Animals. It's so fucking funny, and it is so bad. I don't know where you could watch this. I don't know how you could find this, but I'm begging you, I'm pleading with you, if you like horror movies, if you like bad horror movies, look up Rise of the Animals. Please, 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 right now, from me to you, please look up Rise of the Animals and just consider watching it, because it is the highest, lowest form of art. I love that movie. I love it so much that I went and found a physical copy of it, because we took it back to Family Video, and the next time we went, it was gone. Like, completely. Not that somebody else checked it out. It just wasn't there anymore. I love that piece of shit movie so much that I tracked down a physical copy of it and bought it. And I own it to this day. And I have forced nearly everyone close to me in my life to watch that movie at least once. And almost every time, they fucking hate it. And almost every time, not even almost, every single time, I love rewatching it again. Plan 9 from Outer Space, Analog Horror Series when? Fennex with the Horror Hounds in chat. I adore shitty, cheesy horror. Oh man, are they? Midwest, Angelica, No Through Road, Greylock. Fennex, you should stream Rise of the Animals in the server around Halloween. Can confirm it's amazing. Oh, fuck yes. Tangy Virus or Oracle Project, Local 58. Rise of the Animals actually won an award in Canada. I'll put a trailer in general. Thank you so much to K-Bay. Also, wonderful Bingus, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. A bad slasher flick from 2016 that I've heard of is Killer Waves, which features a zombie old-timey diver. It even has a promotional plush. Wow. Fox Den movie night. Yo, that would be cool. Yeah, we can set something like that up. Mostly because I really want everyone to see Rise of the Animals. I will do whatever it takes to make sure everybody gets to watch this. Local 58 is also made by the same guy who wrote the creepypasta Candle Cove.
Bad guys dealt with.
Alright, let's do a little splicing. Splice the robot and dog. Listen, whatever it takes, I'll make sure one day you meet Rex. I'm sorry I didn't prepare beforehand. I will make sure you meet Rex, I promise you. Also, if we're having a Fox Den movie night, we better have a Twilight Zone Tuesday or Thursday. I love Twilight Zone. Listen, I grew up watching the Twilight Zone and the Outer Limits. which is kind of crazy when you consider how much I usually don't fuck with horror.
Who am I? I feel different, awake, alive.
Now,
First time ever.
if that was a lobotomite, where did the brain come from?
World around me. What does it hold in store for a dreamer such as myself? No.
Where did we get the brain? Okay, we cannot do the third splice. Oh well, I forget where that one is. Anyways, we still need to go get Muggy and the other light switch before we can finish Old World Blues. So we gotta pick up the pace on that. Classic creepypasta right there. I'm down for some Twilight Zone. Where are you in the game? What place have you found your way in? I was just in X8 in the Big Empty and Old World Blues, Ryan. I've been watching the Twilight Zone so much lately. I fucking love it. Rod Serling really was, like, just fantastic. Like, he had such a way about him when he was, you know, opening the episode, closing the episode, giving the preview for the next episode. It's like, it was like you were sitting on the floor as a kid, listening to him tell you these stories. Like, it had that same energy as listening to campfire horror stories. I love it. I only found out The Outer Limits was a real show recently. I thought it was just a meme in the movie Hackers. Oh no, it is very much a real show. If that was a lobotomite, where did the brain come from? Don't think about it. Toddy logic. I've been using F movies. It's good to use if you... Again, I don't think I can actually speak about those types of websites. It's probably fine. But YouTube has decided to smite people for less, so I will not be speaking on any of those websites. And just to be safe, I would like to remind everybody that I do not condone of those websites in any way, shape, or form. I would never, ever, forever, never condone of using anything less than a fully legally purchased and acquired movie that you have the rights to use. I do not support, condone, or recommend in any way, shape, or form any illegal routes of watching or consuming media. In fact, I condemn them, YouTube.
This will stop the pain.
YouTube, do you like that? You like how I threw that little one in there? I said I condemn it. You like that? I condemn doing all of that stuff because it's very naughty and bad, and I don't think anyone should do it. Okay, I think that's enough of the bases covered. I think we're good. I think I don't think they're observing anymore. Have some thick red paste. Heal ourselves right on up. Fennex condemns illegal activities. Absolutely. You wouldn't download a Fox. Where the fuck is Muggy? Find more information about the X8. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so we're not done with X8 or X13 yet. Alright, I got some more coffee mugs for him. I'm sure he'll be happy. Alright. Now we just have to install them. Also, does anyone remember the Fallout New Vegas Doctor Who mod where you get a TARDIS and stuff? No? What? I download 1,000 Foxes and then pet them all. Same. Alright, I still don't know if I can approve of that or not, but I do think that would be a good thing to do. I do think that would be a great choice to make, and I respect your decision.
Come on, baby.
Don't be... You stop that. Muggy?
You! Hey, you! Yeah, you! Got any mugs?
Yeah, go nuts.
Oh, sweet, sweet fulfillment! I'll break these down for you just as fast as I can.
Alright.
Starting combat. Just kidding.
All these wonder glues and syringes. Oh, and I think we have a toaster. So,
Yes! Yes! Soon my work will be complete. Soon the world will burn in nuclear fire.
Hey, about the nuclear, about the fire.
Soon I will... What? It did?
Do I tell him? Do I ruin his dreams? Do I... Darius, I'm not even going to say that out loud because I think that would be, bad. Don't get me wrong, I think what you're suggesting is good. I just think if I said it out loud, I'd probably get in trouble. I need a pet fox. Foxes are the only thing that makes me happy besides death metal. Foxes, I can confirm foxes are very good. Foxes are always good, no matter what. And don't listen to anyone that would ever tell you otherwise. Yep, it's called Fallout Who Vegas. I learned about it a while back when Venturian Tale still posted alongside his siblings. I'm not familiar. Fallout Old Vegas. Oh no. God, remembering Venturian Tale makes me depressed. What would Muggy do if you console commanded a ton of mugs in? He'd probably be stoked. Volt-based, ruin his dreams, it'll only bolster him. Alright, yeah. The world's gone.
Really? Well, fuck. That really puts a damper on the toaster's mood. Oh well. No use crying over spilled Armageddon. Where was I? Oh right. Soon the world will burn in nuclear fire! Again!
Good for him. He's not letting it get him down.
Well, well. What have we got here? Another innocent little toaster. Come here. I won't hurt you. Ha! Gotcha! Oh yes. The sweet smell of spilled electric guts. The sparking diodes. I fucking live for this!
Go nuts, champ. Death metal is very cool. I personally like power metal. Listen, there are so many, like, subsections and groups of metal that I don't even know technically what kind I like the best. I just like metal music.
That was a nice little, cat nap. How long was I out?
Are you and the other light switch friends?
Oh, her. Trust me, sweetie, you're better off not thinking about that frigid little ice queen.
Oh.
That bitch. She thinks she's so much better than everybody just because her processors are bigger. Ooh, she makes me so mad. Sure thing, sweetie.
I mean... where do I even start with this? How do I console a light switch with size envy?
I was Dr. Mobius's personal assistant. We were studying, oh shoot, what was it? Oh yeah, lightning. No, wait, lighting. That's right, how lighting affects human interaction. Oh, it was super exciting. It turns out that some pretty colored lights can make you way better at talking to people. Oh, I'd love to, sweetie, but I don't have the programming. All the data from the experiments was lost. You'd have to go out into that nasty old crater and find the backup copy.
I love the writing for this DLC. It's too good. He may not be the first to burn the world, but he will be the best. Good for him. I want him to chase his dreams. Foxes, demons, and death metal, 3 things that bring happiness. I mean, you could put foxes and demons together. Like, just take Granny Mamo, for example. The Japanese had Tamamo no Mai. The Chinese had Daji. What was the Indian one again? Ah, shoot. I swear I know this. The same legend as Tamamo and Daji also shows up in Indian lore. And I forget exactly what... Fuck, what was her name? I know this. I know this. Give me a second. I swear I know this. It was... Lady... Not Kyo. That's Kiyohime. That's another Japanese one. Lady Kayo? Kayo? I think it's Lady Kayo. So yeah, it would be Tamamo, Daji, and I think Lady Kayo for Fox Demons.
Bye now.
What? No?
And then there's probably metal music about Fox Demons. I don't know of any offhand, surprisingly. But I'm sure it exists. Alright, let's figure out what we're doing now. We've completely reinstalled all of the sync modules. Oh god, it wants me to go fucking everywhere. Oh no. Oh no. Listen, do you know how much this has crashed already? We're gonna finish up the tests, and then we are gonna finish up Old World Blues. Oh, but while we're here, we'll return Gabe's bowl to Dr. Boros and see if we can talk to Dr. Dala yet. Baby metal noises. Oh my god, yeah, baby metal. Baby metal has... Oh, there they are. Baby metal has songs about fox demons. They've also sacrificed one of the members of the band at least once to fox demons.
A scamp, but really, his highly augmented combat programming could have proved meddlesome. In any event, thank you for putting him down. One less test subject to catalog and sort. Clearly a failure of Doggy's cybo-engineering.
About that, I found his bowl.
What? Why, yes, it is. I used to leave it outside his doghouse, chock full of chems, before the cybernetic modifications, of course. And no matter how chemmed the food, he would always eat it, and his tail would wag, even while you know, I'm having the most perplexing feelings squiggling through my biogel. I can't quite pin it down. Why, yes, Gabe. No matter how awful my day had been, he was always waiting there. How odd. My gel is decoagulating. And when I would talk to him about Betsy, and how Marcus would beat on me and call me Smarty's sissy pants, he'd just sit there, head on my knee, and... If you don't mind, I'll take that bowl. Just need to remove it. Put it away, somewhere out of radar range. For some reason, its similarity to the crater shape of Big Mountain is starting to fill up all available cognitive spaces. That, combined with my own overwhelming feeling of having done something terrible, the two were hitting me with unexpected force.
This, like, for such a silly DLC, this is one of the moments that I remember a lot. Because suddenly the goofy, look at that face, look at those big ass eyes. You know, all of the silliness goes out of the window because now this comically, you know, exaggerated science robot is having a very real feeling of regret for what he's done. And it's tragic what happened to Gabe, you know. It was silly when, we're gonna fight the giant robot dog and then they're gonna do the countdown and explodes. But then we're talking to Boros and it's like, oh yeah, he was just his normal dog at one point.
As odd as it is, I believe that is the conclusion. And I wonder why it didn't hit me before. Until I saw that memory in your hands. This sensation is unpleasant. I don't care for it. I don't care for this place either. And I feel as if we've forgotten something. Still, it is no matter. Crush the feeling down. Crush it down. Push it into the loop. Yes. Forgotten. Almost. Yes? I do not need to remember anymore. Not today.
Alright. Well.
Until next time.
Glad we almost had that heart-to-heart. So the last doctor side quest we have is for Dr. Dalla, and I simply am not perceptive enough to... Yep, we already talked about this. Questions. I need 2 more perception, so... Hold up. Wait a minute. Because I think I have... Right. Yeah. A Mentat.
And you return.
Yep. Questions. Now let's finish things up with Dr. Dalla. Or, at the very least, we're gonna help Dr. Dalla finish up. I can't help but notice your fascination with the human body. Dare I say, the formographic fascination.
What? Nonsense.
Alright, how are we going to, we're gonna close the eyes, breathe deeply, and stretch.
What? What are you doing?
Gonna turn and cough. Scratch our nose.
Stop it. Why? Why are you making me partake in this filthy formography?
We're gonna run the hands down the sides of the face and exhale rapidly.
Enough. I'm already intrigued. You have sufficiently percolated me. I don't know what it is about the biology of lobotomites. It infects my thoughts. All that skin and muscle and tissue.
This is a good palate cleanser after being sad about Dr. Boros and Gabe. Dalla's horny on main again. Oh, and I need to get caught up on chat. I'm so sorry. They talk like angry 50s, 60s housewives, and I love that. The light switches, yeah. By demons, I mean demonic lore. If you're willing to branch out, Volt, look up Glory Hammer, the goofiest metal band out there. I'd recommend the album Tales from the Kingdom of Fife. Can you really say they're the goofiest metal band out there when Steel Panther exists? I think Steel Panther might be the goofiest by far. Still power metal, though. Baby metal noises. I miss the Mojave Wasteland. I'm sorry, Ryan. Only the Fox God knows. I would get a Diane Foxington plush if it exists. Understandable. I'm sure it exists. Boros rediscovering humanity is honestly such a hard-hitting moment. It really is. Oh man, yeah, this is so sad. The DLC perfectly balances silliness and seriousness, unlike most stuff nowadays. It's It's quite unfortunate that the ending where the think tank are allowed to expand out to the wasteland was cut. I think the two endings I'm the most sad about being cut is the ending in Old World Blues where the think tank is allowed to expand into the wasteland, and the ending in Dead Money where you can team up with Elijah. I find this too silly for my liking. I enjoy the base game a lot, though. I mean, this DLC is meant to be a little silly. Like, all of the other DLCs keep things pretty serious. Old World Blues really taps into that 50s sci-fi goofiness, though. Like, because this is what is normal. Like, 50s sci-fi and 50s horror, they were cheesy as fuck. Honestly, Dala being horny is sad. Once you really think about it, she's fucked up so severely by throwing her humanity away. I mean, to be fair, I think all of the doctors, whether they acknowledge it or not, they're all a little fucked up about throwing away their humanity. And we said throwing away humanity, and I didn't add JoJo to the end of it, so I feel like I should get a gold star on the board or something. I resisted the urge. I don't know about Steel Panther, but Glory Hammer makes unicorns sound cool. Okay, I googled them. Goofiest serious metal band. Listen. I really enjoy comedy bands. Tenacious D, Steel Panther, Ninja Sex Party. I think they're great. Also, just for the record, the implication in the cut Old World Blues ending that those were octagon towers are some eldritch non-Euclidean structures they made, and them hypnotizing the Legion into thinking they're back in ancient Rome on the moon. Oh, yeah. No, I really... Like, given that ending isn't the best for the people of the Mojave, I still love that ending a lot. It's very goofy and it's very fun. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. It's natural.
Perhaps there is value in what you say. I did so enjoy breathing once, long ago.
You want me to just come back and breathe? I can do that.
Would you? I feel so ashamed, but yet so intrigued. You'll need to give me a rest in between visits, or else my jaw might run over. If you're ready, let me radar scan you. Slowly. Woo. Ba-ba bloop. Ba-ba bloop. Ba-ba bloop. Whew. Last little bit there.
It's alright, I got that effect on people.
Thank you, lobotomite. Please, you must come back for further study when I've had a rest. I'm a little sensitive right now.
You put a lot of emphasis on that one word there. I feel like you're implying something. Also, that might have been a little too, graphic. A little too involved for YouTube's taste. This might get flagged for, being an 18+ stream now. She got so worked up, she skipped her first set of lines entirely. Just jumped right to the second one. I didn't skip ahead. That just happened. Good Springs was going to be crushed by a bunch of those odd towers to take up the area around the stealth suit testing lab, I think. It's heavily implied they grew in.
Until our next interaction, my intriguing little lobotomite.
Alright, so now we've helped all of the doctors in the think tank. Let's finish up with our tests, and then we will finish up Old World Blues. Back to X13 we go. I knew it was a good idea to quick save. I'm starting to know better. I'm starting to look ahead. I'm starting to get that feeling. Like, alright, it's coming. First Dr. Dala did, now the crash will. Hey, ho now. What, what's going on here? Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's very not good. Okay. Nobody panic. So it would appear... it would appear that not only did the autosave crash, but the quick save that I made before that, the quick save I made before that may also be fucked. Yeah, this wasn't even... The autosave never even picked up, so the entire time I was in the think tank, yeah, it's not even attempting to load either of them. As soon as I hit yes, load this game, it gets not happy with me. Ruh-roh. Okay, well, everybody, you know the drill. You know the drill. Hang on, I'm getting it out. You know what happens when this goes on. You know what happens when the game breaks beyond anything I can fix. Alright. There's Sonic Spinball to keep everybody appeased. Now let's take a moment and talk shop. So, because for whatever for whatever Todd-forsaken reason, my last two save games are now both borked. Which means the closest, most recent possible save that I would still be able to access would be from the beginning of the stream. Which means that if I were to load that save file and continue on, we would be rewatching me do everything that I've already done. Which sucks. That really sucks. That's extremely frustrating, and I don't think it's anything that any of you want to see any more than it's something that I want to do. So here's the plan, alright? I think we might call it for today. And then off camera, I'll redo all of the tests. I'll re-get all of the sync modules. I'll do everything over again. When we come back to New Vegas, I'll have everything done already, and we'll be set up to finish Old World Blues. I'll save the ending, and we'll do the ending to the DLC next time we stream this. Now, remember, tomorrow, we're not doing New Vegas tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be it's going to be a special stream. To celebrate, once again, the day between April 19th and April 21st. Nothing in particular. We're just going to enjoy and celebrate a good old-fashioned Saturday in between April 19th and April 21st. So once again, if that happens to be something that you would be interested in, if something that you have a taste for, perhaps, I would love to have you all here. I'll give you a bit of insight. The game we're playing tomorrow is a game that I don't actually play. The game is going to play itself. And we are just going to enjoy and observe. It's going to be relaxing. We're going to hang out. We're going to have fun. We're going to have a good time. We have a very silly time planned. Yes, we do, Decay Bay. I'm definitely showing up. Okie dokie. All right. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to having everyone here. If, obviously, I cannot recommend anything illegal. I would never condone anything illegal. But if you plan to partake in the celebration of the day in between the 19th and the 21st, I think you will very much enjoy what we have planned. We're going to relax. It's going to be a lot of fun. So with that, everyone, we will be back again tomorrow from 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with a mystery stream to celebrate the special day. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for continuing to support me in my stream, especially in spite of the issues that we sometimes have like this. That we sometimes have in general, but that we've been having a lot of with New Vegas, unfortunately. It is what it is. We're rolling with the punches. We're getting through it the best we can. Either way, I appreciate your patience and understanding, and I appreciate you sticking with me through all of this. Before we close things out for the day, once again, the Discord server is open. The invite link is available in the video description as well as the channel description. And if you haven't done so, have you ever had a dream if you have not already done so, I would really appreciate if you would consider checking out the old like, comment, and subscribe. At the very least, the subscribe. That's the one that helps me the most. The other stuff does too, but if you would just consider that's that's how important it is. I will forget how to speak if you don't. Please just subscribe. With that all out of the way, we will be back again tomorrow, 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with our mystery stream for the special day. Until then, thank you all so much again. I hope to see you all again at another stream very soon. And I hope you all have a fantastic night.